Praise Pathways presents Unlocking the Message of Nahum, a simple guide to understanding the Old Testament. In the heart of the Old Testament lies a small but significant book called Nahum. This tri-chaptered book, nestled amidst the prophets, offers a profound message that still echoes today. Nahum, the prophet, delivers a message from God. The focus of his prophecy is the city of Nineveh, a mighty Assyrian city known for its violence and oppression. Nahum speaks of divine judgment, but why? Nineveh, once a city that repented at the preaching of Jonah, had returned to its wicked ways. Nahum's message was a response to the city's evil. God had seen their actions and would not let them go unpunished. God's wrath is depicted as a devouring fire, a flood, and a drought. Nahum uses vivid imagery to portray the inevitable destruction of Nineveh. But why such harsh judgment? It's important to understand that God's wrath is provoked by injustice. Nineveh had subjected nations to tyranny and cruelty. Nahum's prophecy was God's verdict against such oppression. But Nahum's message isn't only about judgment. It also offers hope. The book begins with, "The Lord is slow to anger, and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked." God's justice also includes mercy. Nahum foresaw a day when Nineveh's oppression would cease, and peace would be restored. This portrayal of hope and deliverance offers comfort to those suffering under oppression. Nahum also paints God as a protective fortress for those who trust in him. He is depicted as a refuge in times of trouble, emphasizing his loving kindness and faithfulness to his people. In Nahum's prophecy, Nineveh's fall signifies the end of cruelty and the beginning of a new era. It's a promise that God's justice will prevail, making way for peace and righteousness. Despite the grave threat looming over Nineveh, Nahum assures the righteous that they have nothing to fear. Their faith and trust in God will shield them from the impending calamity. What exactly is Nahum's message for today's world? It's twofold. Firstly, God deeply cares about justice and will hold oppressors accountable. Secondly, he offers protection and peace to those who trust in him. God's character, as shown in Nahum, is that of a just judge, yet a compassionate protector. He hates sin, especially when it oppresses others, but loves those who trust in his righteousness. Nahum's prophecy, although centuries old, still offers us a valuable lesson. It serves as a stern reminder that God's justice is real and inevitable. But it also reassures us of his enduring love and protection. Nahum's message of divine judgment may seem harsh. But it's necessary to realize that his wrath is always directed towards sin and not the sinner. His goal is redemption, not destruction. Understanding Nahum can help us navigate our world better. It can guide us to stand against injustice while reminding us to take refuge in God's protective love. In a nutshell, Nahum teaches us about God's justice, his wrath against sin, his compassion for the oppressed, and his protective love for those who trust in him. It's a timeless message, as relevant now as it was then. As we navigate our lives today, let's embrace the lessons from Nahum, standing against oppression and seeking refuge in God's love. And in our pursuit of justice, let's also remember his grace, his forgiveness, and his mercy. Unlocking the message of Nahum is not a one-time task. It's an ongoing journey of understanding God's character and his desire for justice and love. A journey that enriches our lives and deepens our faith. Thank you for joining this simplified journey into Nahum. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we continue our exploration into the Old Testament with the book of Habakkuk. If you believe in the positive impact we're striving for, share this video with friends, family, or anyone you think might resonate with our message. Let's grow this community together.